Hi everybody, it's LorePerdomo with National Real Estate and Mi Casa Tu Casa, and we are in today's shows. As you may know, we are doing investment lessons, classes about property investment, so we already talk about different things that will be very good for you if you are planning or you are already investing in properties. Now remember, all these tips and information that we are giving away are about properties that are for rental properties, and also we are in Central Florida, and I wanted to do this particular clarification or advance because every single market is different, and it's important for everybody knows that we are here in Central Florida. So got a lot of information. There's a lot of people that are flipping houses, a lot of people that are starting to buy the rental properties, but I see a lot of mistakes or a lot of people doing investing properties improvements, doing improvements to those places, probably they're not doing the right way. They are wasting some money because some of those improvements really don't give more equity to the properties, or you're not increasing the rent of those properties. So I wanted to show you what will be a good ones and what will be a bad one, so you maintain and focus on what is the cash flow that you are getting. So don't spend more money of what you really need to spend money on. So one of the first things that people make mistakes is in kitchen renovation, and I think it's a big budget that you need to do on a kitchen, because when you have a renter, you probably want to let them feel that they are at home and they wanted to have a nice kitchen. But the kitchen renovation is critical because you can spend either $1,000 or you can spend $10,000. So don't go crazy with the kitchen if you are purchasing or investing properties in neighborhoods like C or B, that we talked already about that. So when you're talking about kitchen, most of the people that spend money on the countertops, they feel like investment in granite, quartz, or on it, any of those expensive counter will make more money on their investment, but the reality it's not. So a quartz or granite can cost since $2,000, $25 to $35 per feet. So if you invest that money on probably Formica counters, that looks very nice, they look very natural like a stone, you don't need to spend all that kind of money. So don't do that. A lot of people also are planning to change the cabinets. Sometimes they don't need to change the cabinet, they just need to repaint it and probably change the nuts, and it looks completely new, renovated, and looks way better than replace the entire cabinets. Just to replace the cabinet, you can be spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 just to start. It depends how big is the kitchen, and also how good they are. So don't spend money on those items that you probably don't need to. Bedrooms. So I'm all about renovation. I love to renovate. I love to knock down walls. But if you are having or you're purchasing a 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, or 3 bedrooms, 2 bath home, just keep it simple. Keep it as it is. Forget about knocking down walls because it can be more expensive. So you're going to get more issues when you're trying to do all this renovation and be ending up spending more money. So also most people think like, okay, so if I make this room bigger, my tenant will have probably a master bedroom bigger, and this is going to let them feel way better. So don't do that, because you're reducing the size of the house, because you are increasing one big bedroom, but at the same time, you're not doing anything that is going to create more cash flow for you and for the investment. So keep it simple, just keep it as it is. Don't make any huge renovations in the house because it will not give you more equity, it will not give you more cash flow. That's basically what you're looking at this point with this kind of properties. Now on baths, again, keep it simple. You don't need to have a tub, you don't need to have a jets in the tub, you don't need to have two sinks if there are not in the property. Just maintain it as it is. There are a good products right now that you actually can paint the tiles. You have those all these baths with a avocado green or the pink, the real pink on the 70s. So there's a good products, good painters right now that I just kind of spray the entire tile with a white color, and that will give you a nice touch. And you don't need to replace the entire tile, that is going to be more expensive. So again, keep it simple, keep it as it is, don't spend money where you don't need to spend money. So those are probably the three most common mistakes that landlords and startup investors do it at this point. But I do have a good things that I like to invest money, and one of the things is flooring. So we just have an issue actually this week that in a property that we purchased probably 3 or 4 years ago, that we installed a nice laminate, thinking that probably give you nice look and value to the property. But actually this weekend or this past week, we ended ripping off completely the laminate and reflooring with tile. And the reason why is because tile is always a good way to go to save money. If a tenant move out, you just need to clean it up and you're good to go. So those laminate flooring are not good an investment, even that looks cheaper because you can find probably one under $1 per foot, but at the long run you will be spending more money replacing it with a more durable product like ceramic or vinyl planks that will take look forever. So you're going to spend money on labor. So anyways, just trying to do it good, because remember, investment properties or rental properties are to make money, to make cash flow for you. So think about something that is going to last forever. So tile probably would be a good one. Now paint, another good one. So paint is very cheap. So probably with $500, $1,000 you can repaint completely house. However, trying to maintain it simple, I would recommend to paint it white, because it will be easy to repaint the entire house next time when the tenants move out. So when you start to put more color in the walls, you need to spend more paint covering it, and also the paint change during the time. So even that you keep the color reference, when you repaint, it's going to show 2 different colors in the wall, because years pass already. So keep it simple. White's a better color. Normally white is cheaper than other colors, so it will cost less money on the long run. Remember, you need to keep the cash flow moving along, so expenses have to be minimum when you do renovations. Now the last one that I have right now is landscaping. We always trying to make look good the houses, but landscaping is probably the first thing the tenants are going to see. And try not to spend too much money over there, just a little mulch outside probably, and just nice cut. So because at the end of the day, tenants, you want them to feel like this is their home. So if you do that at the beginning, probably they are going to keep the property, maintain the property, and they're going to start to take care of the grass as well, to the landscaping. So don't spend money over there, because most likely your tenants will be spending their money on their property, on their landscaping. So keep it simple. Remember, the key here is the cash flow. Hope you like this video and hope you learn a little bit more about properties, and I will see you next Thursday on our lives. And remember to subscribe to our channel and contact us, that we are here to help you to do the best investment. So again, my name is LorePerdomo with National Real Estate and Mi Casa Tu Casa. Our phone numbers are 407-913-9388. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.